it's Jackie here. I am excited to dive into some unique gift giving ideas for you this year. I know for me, sometimes coming up with Christmas gifts can be tough.
And so I put together some really unique and exciting ideas that I know the children in your life will love.
First up, our That's Not My series, which is one of my favorite baby series. And of course, with any of our That's Not My series, which comes in a ton of different, from monkey to cow to princess, you could pair it with some little gift to just bring the little book to life. This book is filled with touchy-feely spots for your little ones to just really engage them and get them interested. You can see this one's been well loved by my kids. This has been a fun series. They've loved it since they were little tiny, and even my 3-year-old still enjoys this series. Another great idea for kids who might be of age where they're becoming interested in cooking is our Start to Cook book. This is a fantastic book filled with lots of fun pictures and information, details, directions, lots of info to help kids. It goes from pretty basic recipes to a little more advanced, and great idea to pair with a book to make the gift even more exciting is a little apron, a little child-size apron. Just package this up with the book. You could also get some ingredients for the recipe or some cooking supplies. We also have a ton of other food books that would work as well for a gift like this. One of our top selling series is our Shine a Light books. And if you haven't seen these books, then you are missing out. Our Shine a Light books are a nonfiction book in a storybook format. So it tells a little bit of a story. Each page asks a question, and then you shine a light, and I'm not sure if the lighting will work here, but you shine a light behind, I don't think we're gonna get to work here, to find the answer of what is being asked. These are so fun. We love to build forts and read these in the fort. So maybe a bed sheet with a rope or some rope and clothespins would be a good gift idea to do with our Shine a Light books. Also, a blanket and a flashlight would be a good addition. Your flashlight, your book, and your blanket. We have several in this series. Secrets of Winter, Dinosaurs on the Farm, there's In the City. There's a ton in this series and pretty much one for every interest. So that is a great, simple and fun idea.
You can get a blanket at Walmart for like $5 and a flashlight for a couple bucks, and under $20 you'll have the perfect gift.
One of my very favorites is pairing a set of tickets, like to a play or a local Broadway show or something, with a book. So if you have Beauty and the Beast performance coming near you, then you could gift Beauty and the Beast with a pair of tickets.
How exciting would that be?
I love our Peek Inside series. This has intricate cutouts, there's flaps, so much to see on every page, a very sweet story. This Peek Inside series has Sleeping Beauty and Little Red Riding Hood and lots of, several in that series. We are actually getting this series, the Nutcracker, with some tickets to the Nutcracker for my daughter for her birthday. So I know she's going to be very excited about that. We also have some pop-up books in our fairy tale series. These are absolutely beautiful. I don't know what girl wouldn't love that. Also, when it comes to tickets, my kids love the zoo. And so if we got them tickets to the zoo with a fun animal book, they would be in heaven. The cool thing about this is that they have the book that can kind of prep them. You can look at the animals, learn about them, and then you go see them in person. which makes it extra fun. And then when you're done with the zoo and you have all those pictures and memories, you can come back to your book and review and learn more about the animals and just have a good time. So here are some of our animal books. We have several in this beginner series with different animals. This one's just dangerous animals. My boys love this one. These are just $4.99. Perfect. Tons of information. This is also part of our Peek Inside series. This is Peek Inside the Zoo. Lots of flaps and things to see. In this book, you do learn a little bit throughout this as well. More of a story there. One of our favorite animal books, this is like an animal encyclopedia, has so many beautiful pictures. We love this, packed with information. So much fun. If you're going to the zoo, this is the book you want. Also this Big Book of Big Animals. Our big books are some of our absolute favorites, and you can see why these spread out huge and have so much information, and it's all bite-sized pieces of information throughout. So sometimes my kids just like to look through pictures, and sometimes we like to read through everything or portions of it. And then also, this kills two birds with one stone. This is Illustrated Alphabet. It's all about animals in the zoo, but it goes through the alphabet. And so if you have a child learning their letters, then this is a great book for that, in addition to preparing them for the zoo. And last up, this is another one on my list for this year, is tickets, again, to the planetarium. I grabbed a few books on that. You could also, instead of tickets, you could get a telescope or something along those lines. Maybe purchase a star. I think you can do that. Purchase a star with their name for them. That would be fun as well. So I love this little series. It's Lift the Flap questions and answers. This one's What Are Stars? There are tons of flaps throughout it, and it is just loaded with questions and answers all about stars. There are actually several in this series, including What is Poop, which could be paired with a little toilet for some potty training. But I really do love that series. Also, Ludwig the Space Dog. This is actually our 3D books, and they do come with 3D glasses, so you can read the book in 3D. So fun. It's just this fun little story all about Ludwig the Space Dog, who goes on an adventure. This, of course, is more of a fiction book than a nonfiction book, but still a great way to introduce the concept of, hey, we're going to the planetarium. And another one in the Big Book series, we just love this series, is Big Book of Stars and Planets. It goes all about the sun and different planets, and let me see if I can find a fold-out page. Again, it has these huge fold-out pages, which keeps the kids interested. Okay, I hope that gives you some ideas. Of course, there are so many directions you could go with giving these unique gift ideas paired with a book to help just make that experience even bigger and make it last longer for them.
If you have a gift idea and would like to pair a book with it, comment below and let me know what it is, and I'd be happy to pick out the perfect book to pair with your idea.
Happy reading!